2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. 2 minutes is not a lot of time, so I'm going to do my best to talk about something that you may not know about the aggressive progressive. Most of you know that I go on television, that I am willing to state my views very loudly and aggressively and get things done that way. But what you also need to know is that you don't have to do that if you can get things done quietly, if you can get things done legislatively. So I worked in Congress for Congressman Barton Frank. He was my boss. He was my mentor. He was aggressive, progressive, and effective. One of the ways he was effective is that we could do things quietly, and if they worked, you never had to go to the media. You never had to go to the press. I'm going to tell you a little about the story I just told the guy outside, how I persuaded Hillary Clinton to change her mind on George Bush's faith-based initiative. By the way, I've worked with Hillary Clinton personally. She knows me. I've worked with Joe Biden. I know dozens of members of Congress. They know me. They like me. They've worked with me. We've drafted legislation together. I know Washington, I dare say, better than anyone running. But with Hillary Clinton, I persuaded Senator Clinton that George Bush's faith-based initiative would allow discrimination on the basis of religion, sexual orientation, and race. And I wrote a 15-page little memo. Senator Clinton, to her credit, read that memo, read a footnote in that memo, asked me about it, and said, "Mark, if you're right, we're going to make sure you're right, I'm going to change my views on this bill." She found out I was right. She switched her vote. She persuaded 13 other senators to switch that vote. And in 2002, my conversation with Senator Clinton killed George Bush's attempt to allow discrimination in the federal government. So I'm just giving an example. It's not all about going on TV and battling Bill O'Reilly and defending the rights of labor and women and working people, which I've done time and time again. It's also about people understanding that if you don't give them what you want, that you're going to go out there and you're going to defend aggressive, progressive values. So I have done that. I've done that for 20 years. Many of you know I've been a gay rights activist for 20 years. Of course, I'm openly gay, but it's more than that. I founded one of the marriage equality movements in America. I wrote the first legislation in America allowing gay people equal rights under the law. And I began the Valentine's Day protest in the streets across the nation. I also wrote the bill in D.C. with Phil Mendelson. So any gay couples getting married in D.C., you're welcome. I haven't talked a lot about what I've done because my job has always been to get it done, not to crow about getting it done. That's why you haven't heard about the faith-based initiative. That's why you haven't heard about the D.C. marriage equality bill that I wrote. Oh, and I defended it in court too when they attacked it. I defended it pro bono. They came to take it out. I defended it in court. We won that battle. So I ask you, take your time, learn about who I am, learn about what I've done. There's a really good article in the Washington Blade about what I've done. I've also written legislation to protect victims of domestic violence that was passed unanimously by Democrats and Republicans. I have a long legislative record, and I urge you all to check it out at levineforcongress.com. Thank you for your time. All right.